I have realized that I need to post my beauty videos on my this page before I post it on my other page, because as long as TikTok sees that same background, it gets flagged unoriginal. And I'm like, but it's a different voiceover. They just acknowledge the background and the look and some of the products that I'm showing to say same video. I don't know. I don't know. But again, that's what I noticed. Now, I have been promoting Juvia's Place heavily, heavily, heavily on my TikTok shop, right? And Juvia's Place doesn't know me. They ain't send me nothing. They don't know me, right? I have this from Juvia's Place. The thing with Juvia's Place is that she's very pigmented. So this, I will use this to contour. I will use this to bronze. I will use this to contour. I will use this to bronze. I will use this for a plethora of things because again, Juvia's Place is pigmented. She's that girl. You can do it. Use it for whatever. I did just buy some concealer as I've been using more to be in here because sometimes powder is annoying. Powder be annoying. Powder is not always my friend, and I like the liquid. So I did get me some concealers, and yeah. And then this right in here, right now, the color. This is eyeshadow. This is Culture 2. The same color that was on my eye. I was like, Culture 2. My kid dropped my palette, and that's why this purple is gone. It's not that I'm like, oh my god, you love that purple so much you use it. No, my kid dropped my palette. That's why that's gone. I've been trying to use this more because color makeup is not my best friend. It's not my best friend. I didn't learn with color makeup. Well, I tried color makeup, but it just it wasn't coming out right. It wasn't coming out right. So this is my holy grail coffee shop. Every time she's on sale, I try to promote it, but because my small creator, TikTok doesn't always push my videos. Like, especially right now, I guess with everybody posting, my videos are taking a while to get validated for the links to be shown, so it can take up to 24 hours sometimes my videos to actually get some traction, get some views, get like a 100, 200, 300 views. By then, by the time you see the sale finish, this normally goes for $25. When it's on sale, the sale prices will be $12, $15, and I think I've seen it as low as $10 before. So whenever it's on sale, grab it. I am tempted to buy another one on sale, but what's stopping me is the fact that if I buy another one, I am going to have the same issue that I have now. You can tell which colors I use heavily. If I buy another one, I am going to run out of the same colors again. I'm going to run into an issue where I run out of the same colors again and I have to keep buying the palette over and over and over to get the same colors back. If they were to have a little mini one, they gonna make money off of me if they have a mini one that has this, probably even this and this in there, right? And then I have this. I've used this maybe twice. So I kind of regret buying this because I don't use it. Because again, colors are not my best friend. I'm starting to lean into colors more. I guess I just didn't have a good enough primer. And yes, they're pigmented, and yes, I'd put them on, but they just weren't really showing the way that I'd want them to show, and they weren't really blending the way I wanted them to blend. Not the product's fault, but my fault because I'm inexperienced and I'm not used to the colors. So you have to be careful with your colors because then your colors mix with another color, and then it changes everything. The whole look changes because the colors mix, so you have to be very, very careful. And again, very pigmented, so imagine you put like a red and an orange and a blue, and then you're trying to blend, and then all of these just mix together and you just get a catastrophe on your face. Like, yeah. Wow, with nudes, you can't really go wrong with nudes. You can't go wrong with nudes. Like, yes, I've messed up my eyeshadow a few times that I'm doing my nude look and nobody would know because you just think that I'm doing some fancy smoky eye. You just think that it's some very nice smoky eye. So you'll see my eyeshadow sometimes it's very, very dark, and other times you see it's dark and then very glittery. Sometimes it's accident, but it looks good regardless because nude, you can't really go wrong with nude. It might not be the way that you were expecting it to look, but it still comes out looking very, very good. But I'm trying. I'm trying because even this, I messed this up. And I just rocked it. Like, if I didn't tell you that this isn't exactly the way it's supposed to be because I messed it up, I had to go back in and try to reapply the colors on top. Thankfully, the colors that I was wearing already go well together. I was using, I remember them. I was using Yandi, if that's how you say it. Jollof, or was it Yandi and Bantu? If it wasn't Jollof, it was Bantu. And Dashiki. Those colors go well with each other. So even though I kind of messed up, they're still kind of blended the way that I wanted, just a little bit too much, where they kind of, just got a little too dark. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted more bright of the color. I don't know if I'm saying that right, just to get it brighter, right? And then their blushes. The blushes normally go for, I think it's about $20 usually. And whenever they're on sale, you can get them for 8, 12, 10, and sometimes $7. I am not really in the mood to buy any more blushes, and I'm not really accepting collabs for a blush unless it's a color that I do not have, because I now see what I look like in the colors that I have, and I see what I like, and I gravitate to those more. So I have Volume 4. This is the very first blush that I bought from them. Alright, so initially you'd see me with my makeup. I had pink nose, pink hair. I was experimenting with the pink because I saw this girl. I think she's a fairy. I think when she comes on, she's a fairy. I have her this same page that I'm posting this on, and this is a page that I follow her from. She's a fairy, and she'd have a lot of pink just coming across her nose, and whether it's pink, purple, and she just looks so beautiful. So I was really emulating her, and I would take my blusher and put it all over my face and my nose, and I thought I looked beautiful, and I still think I look beautiful like that. It's her look that I was really going for. And then the girl that I'm following, her stuff more to look still naturalish, but more on the glam side instead of the fairy tale side, right? Because the fairy tale side, I don't do that kind of content, or being all colorful, while this can still go with you going to run your errands, you going out, so on and so forth. Then I have Volume 3, right? So this is Volume 3, and then I have Volume 1. When I tell you, a part of me was a little disappointed when I finally got Volume 1, because I really wanted the orange and this. When I got this and I was swatching it, I'm like, oh, I really wanted it. I'm happy that I had it. What disappointed me was when I was swatching my blushes and I'm like, wait a minute. These are very similar. I think it was this one, Kini Beauty's Red Velvet. It's a cream blush. And let's swatch Red Velvet. It's just a matter of the pigments, right? Red Velvet. And then this one. I was like, y'all look so similar. I was like, It's just a matter of which one was brighter. And I was like, I've been wearing Juvia's Place one more, because I started wearing it more now. But initially, I was wearing Red Velvet. Every time I did my makeup, Red Velvet. It's a cream blush. And let's swatch Red Velvet. It's just a matter of the pigments, right? Red Velvet. And then this one. I was like, y'all look so similar. I was like, It's just a matter of which one was brighter. And I was like, I've been wearing Juvia's Place one more, because I started wearing it more now. But initially, I was wearing Red Velvet. Every time I did my makeup, Red Velvet. Unfortunately, I checked their website, Kini Beauty. They have not restocked. I don't know what happened. They have not restocked. They're not on TikTok shop. They just gone. So this was sent to me back before I really learned how to properly use blush. a pink blush. And it's very similar to this volume 4. It's just a matter of the shades, right? So I know that I like my deeper shades, and obviously we need the deeper pigments so it shows, because look at Juvia's Place compared to the others. They're the ones that show up the most. Kini Beauty, very beautiful. Light still shows up, can make it work. This other one, where is it? This one, not a bad look, but if you're not careful, you can have yourself looking very chalky, and it's not the product's fault, but that's, I've realized with pink on me, if I'm not careful, I will look very pasty, very ghost-like, and I'm like, ugh. I gotta be very careful when I'm wearing pink. The other colors, I can play around it too, but with pink, I have to be very, very, very careful. Kini Beauty, I have, when you have too much makeup, you don't really wear it, you don't get the chance to wear all of them. Am I gonna give them away? No, because I bought this before I bought the other Juvia's Place blushes. I bought this at the store. This is Milani Chef Kiss. It's another cream blush, and it's very light, but when you apply it properly, it would look so beautiful. Look at that. But honey, there's a few times I would put it on, I would not see it. I would get so annoyed. And I'm like, I put on my blush and I can't even see my blush. Alright, and then Kini Beauty, I have Bubblegum. Bubblegum is this shade of pink. Again, very beautiful. I'm gonna swatch it on my arm right here. Again, you can't get these. I don't know if they're gonna bring them back, but you can't get these. This is the pink. This is Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy. This is, as you know, actually no, this is Donuts. And there are times where I would do my face with multiple different blushes, just because. So the color scheme with them is really pink, and then you had the red. Once I put the red on, if you know me, you know that I'm a sucker for red with all my red lipsticks. Like every time I did my makeup, I was using red or red velvets. So red velvets, we had the Donuts, we had Cotton Candy and Bubblegum. And the packaging, oh my god, so beautiful. When I ran out of the lip one, I went to order it. Oh my god, I was so upset when it said unavailable, and then I would check periodically over and over and over. It never came back. It never came back. I understand that other brands have a similar product, but I wanted it from Kini. It never came back. Like the gold lip oil, oh my god, I loved it. Loved it. So that and the silver. I never brought it back. I never brought it back. And my friend Eva sent me these blushes. This is another shade of blush. This is She Glam. What is the name of this? This is Love Cake. That's Love Cake. And it's beautiful, but when you have too much, like I'm one person, I can't wear all of these. I want to, but I can't. Like, this is why I don't accept makeup collabs, because even this was this the one that I bought or the one that she gave me? Camel Suede. Let me see the shade. I think I bought this one. Because I bought some and then she sent me some. There it is. Like I have everything that I need to do my everyday looks that I like to do. I have them. I have them, and then this one is devoted. It's another shade of pink, right? I mean, she knows the kind of colors that I like, but when you have too much, babe, I can't wear all of them. And then I don't even go out. So like give me a reason to go outside and I'll do my makeup even more. But we're not gonna go outside every day though. Every day outside like exhausting. I did that one time 1 week. Oh god, I needed some time to recover. I was so cranky. I'm like, I'm happy that I'm going out, but at the same time, I'm upset every minute I lay down. You want to wait, let's go. Like, no. Let me lay down in my bed. Let me enjoy my bed. Let me not be peopling today. I don't want to see people, hear people. The noise, like everybody are happy, excited. I'm happy in the moment, like, yay, yay, I'm having a nice meal, a drink, yay, yay. Can I be done now? Can I be done like every day for a whole week? No. Like I need some time to recuperate every other day. Yeah. Yeah. And then I have been sent these. They are unfortunately no longer available on TikTok Shop. I've seen other brands have them offered, and then quite a few times they've either been out of stock or they just take them off of TikTok Shop. But if you are my skin tone, my best friend, silver and this shade of gold, our best friends. Let me put this so. Every time, every single time. Sure. Like, thank God it's a big container, because damn it, I can't put it back in there. Look how much is on the chair arm. And on Luca. Okay, let's open it like this in case there's some in there. And then every time, I'm always spilling it. I need to be careful. I'm sure I could lift off. Can I lift it off? Yes, I can. I'm gonna lift it off and scoop it back into the container, cause no. No. I might make more of a mess doing this, but we'll see. Like, no. Stop wasting my product. No. Stay away, Lenore, unless you want to be golden. I'm gonna show you my dog in a minute because she's in my lap. Alright, so we tried to put some back in the container. So, the gold and the silver, they just look so nice on us. Let's swipe it off my container. And then this is Luca, sporting some gold. You don't even know what's going on. I might have to go get the little vacuum thingy and brush your hair out so you can vacuum suction all this out of your hair. And I'm not talking about a regular vacuum. You know that dog hairbrush vacuum? I'm gonna have to get that. Because your hair needs to be detangled anyway. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Brush the gold off your fur and detangle your hair. And then he's under the table scratching my leg to come up. You finished growling and being a grumpy butt? Hmm? 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 can't film with it both in my lap though, especially since you don't like things touching you. All right, but that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.